fine.
say whatever. He can say whatever, bro. Like
I'm
this
just
nigga don't
here
give
so
a
I don't
fuck.
get
I
mad.
love it. I love it, man.
Yo, I love it, man. I love it. Well, there's more Game of Thrones news on the horizon, guys, as there is now talks of possibly a Game of Thrones animated series that will feature Corlys Velaryon. And I think that this is smart, frankly. If I can be frank, I like this. I expect it to receive the usual hate that it does, but frankly, I feel like sometimes it helps the longevity of a character or a franchise when there's a soft introduction of that character or of that franchise. Kind of like you wouldn't want to see a Blue-Eyed Samurai movie before you saw that anime, right? Like you might not even consider any kind of One Punch Man, One Piece live action if they didn't have that anime, right? It wouldn't hit as hard. So to have Corlys introduced in a badass, oh, okay, awesome.
We got Copen.
Yeah, we do. What there she is. We now have an additional piece of Game of Thrones that we can also assess to the franchise, and it stars our homie. And so to talk on this, maybe one of our good friends who may have just joined us can contribute. Tell me, Miss Lady Mandalore, how do you feel about the possibility of getting this series here based on Corlys
Velaryon?
Velaryon? I'm here for it.
Yes.
I'm absolutely here for it. I want Corlys to be live action, though. Corlys deserves a high seas adventure because it doesn't look like we're going to get anything from Arya's continuing arc. So why not give it to the oh my god, I can't remember what his nickname is. The sea snake himself. Like, let's figure out how what Arya's whole shtick would have been, but from the master.
No. Okay, so let me ask you. You don't believe with me? You don't agree with me in that, like, maybe bringing him, because you could do so much with animation, especially from a budgetary standpoint, that sometimes it's a little more difficult to pitch to a studio. And I could just see this kind of being like the Castlevania of Game of Thrones, where whole new, like, maybe there's some Game of Thrones folks that are in the anime, or some anime folks that aren't in the Game of Thrones. And I would just hope that this would just increase the visibility of Corlys and make more folks demand a live action and make it hit a little harder. Or am I being too optimistic?